Carlo and this case here is pretty close to 100% clear. As for Fredo, given John Cazale's superb performance, I believe him when he cries out, "I didn't know it was going to be a big hit, Michael." Fredo, if we believe him, was trying to do something that, at least in his mind, was not going to hurt his family, but possibly help. But Carlo meant to hurt the family. There is no question that Carlo did what he did to get his brother-in-law killed. And he blatantly betrayed the family, people who had helped him and found him gainful employment, and were closely related to his wife and kids. You can, of course, argue about motivations. Carlo had a motivation. His brother-in-law, Sonny, had publicly assaulted him and humiliated him. But does that justify such a blatant betrayal of the family, or essentially murdering his brother-in-law? No, I don't think so. And arguably, Carlo deserved it, as he beat Connie so badly. Of course, there is the question of how could Fredo not have been more careful in doing what he did. He was told by Johnny Ola that by giving Ola information about Michael's travel plans, this could be part of a plan to facilitate negotiations. How stupid do you have to be to believe that? But yes, I think Fredo was that gullible. Fredo had to be very stupid to believe that Johnny Ola and Roth were not planning a hit. In this world, giving out private information of any kind to rival families was very, very dangerous. Fredo should have known that, and probably was told that as he grew up by his father. But, given how the scene played out in the movie between Fredo and Michael, given the way the actors sincerely played the scene, and I am satisfied that Fredo really was that stupid. And there is a supporting piece of evidence for what I'm saying. In a brief scene, Fredo gets a mysterious call and says on the phone, "Don't call me again. I'm already in enough trouble." This is strong evidence that Fredo got himself involved in something he deeply regretted. And in real life, sometimes people do very stupid things because they so much want to believe something that, if they thought about it more, they'd realize could not be true. Fredo wanted very, very desperately to think that he could do something as an independent agent, and that it might help, not hurt the family. The question for Michael was this: ought Fredo to have paid with his life for doing something profoundly dangerous because he was stupid enough to be fooled by Roth and Johnny Ola? Surely Fredo deserved some kind of punishment, such as banishment from the family business. But death? Carlo served death, if anyone ever did. But ultimately, Fredo's crime was extreme foolishness in ignoring rules he should never have ignored. Don't talk to anyone outside the family without Don's knowledge and approval. The difference is that Carlo very clearly intended Sonny's death. When Carlo worked with Barzini, he knew what he was doing. Fredo was just profoundly and tragically stupid.